Alright, what's going on YouTube? Ball5 here with another PU replay for y'all. If you didn't see the last one, I'm using the same team as that I was in the last PU replay. So let me just break it down one more time, just quickly. Nasty Plot Semi-Sage, it's my favorite Pokemon of all time, and we're going to use Nasty Plot on it today. Got Life Orb Articuno with Hidden Power Fighting, because Snow Slash is pretty common here, apparently. AV Skuntank with Crunch, Pursuit, and Thing. Double hazard control for Articuno between Defog, Scarf, Silverly, the User Net Explosion, and this thing called, I'm trying to think of the thing I played off. Offensive played off with Earth Plate, Earth Power, Fly Shock, Shadow Ball, no, Slash, I have Psychic, Earth Power, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Spin. Offensive played all with Earth Plate, pretty standard. And then a defensive Mesprit rounds out the team, gets another Fighting Resist, gives Rocks, and I don't have a Z, so I had Z Psych up because that's going to be Recovery. So that's going to be the team pretty much playing against this. Scyther's a massive threat if you can't tell. Scyther's a huge threat, especially because he leads with it, and I let Claydol thinking that he leads with one of the potential rockers. But I got that wrong. I go into Articuno, and that still is 33. He's banded because my Articuno's fully offensive. I knew he'd go back into like Regirock or something, so I went into Claydol. I didn't think he'd just sack his Regirock, especially when he has a ground immunity that kills something every time it comes in, but to each his own. No rocks, dude. Hazard's controlled. So that was pretty dumb play, I think, on his part, but it doesn't matter because he got a free U-turn. There was nothing I could do about that. Nothing at all. So I'm gonna go into Skuntank on this Articuno, not the Articuno, this Silverly Fairy. Poison Jab doesn't do anything to Hitmonchan, no poison, so that's basically hacks. He actually goes for Drain Punch, and he gets Scyther in before Rocks, because there's nothing wrong with that play. Although I would never risk that because a Mesprit does have a Thunder Wave option. I would never risk that myself, but I can see why. So I mean, if he wants to spin and just let me get 40 chip on him, so that he can't spin. I know he has defog too, but if he wants to let me completely body his Hitmonchan, he can be my guest. Especially because I predict the Mach Punch so immaculately here. And I'm getting rocked right back up. He spins, that's a good play. Maybe I should have not U-turned, maybe I should have Psychic. Just so he'd be more inclined to go into Scyther and I could sack Skuntank and get some Aftermath popping. But I actually go hard Silverly, he goes Lapras. And I'm like, I have nothing for this, even no switching, nothing of the sort. So I sack Skuntank here when I probably could have kept it for the aforementioned Aftermath Scyther. But I'm going to get my rocks right back up because he has the defog. He does have the defog, but I mean, see, I get chip on this because I don't really need it for much other than maybe to get the rocks back up, but when was I ever doing that? Let's be real. He goes into Articuno. I go into Articuno. I'm like, I'm going to roost. And you want to go into Silverly Fairy? You can defog if you want. Be my guest. Just let me weaken this too with 70 off a Life Orb Hurricane. Articuno is not here to play any games whatsoever. So yeah, you got the damage. You're going to save your thing? Nope. That's gone too. So Articuno putting in work. Articuno is putting in work. I go for Freeze Dry here. Because this thing can probably take an Aerial Ace from Scyther, and I probably shouldn't do this, but I have the tech with my my Silverly anyway, so it's all good. Because I go into my Silverly that has the ultimate tech. He is not suspecting of this at all, and hit him with the explosion. Goodbye. And now all I have to do is hit Focus Blast, which is a lot easier said than done. But what do you know? My favorite Pokemon knows what's up. Hit the Focus Blast, and that is going to be the game, the victory. Thank you for watching. On to the next one.